My name is Omar Carreon. I'm the assistant principal in Building D. And I'm here to kind of share my experience of going to college and getting active and involved in a commuter school. So I attended San Jose State University, which is known as a commuter school. People in the area live in the area, they go to school, and they go home for the day. As compared to other larger universities where you have a large campus life, everybody lives on campus, it's a very different experience. So I looked for ways to get involved in my commuter school, in my community there. When I was in high school, I really didn't see myself as being somebody who would join a fraternity. They always had that negative connotation of the things that they do, or there was their party, you don't go to class. But I found my experience to be very different. In my first year in college, I went with a friend of mine. We stayed in the same dorm, but we eventually kind of grew apart and made different friends. And some of the friends that I made actually happened to be in a fraternity. And I was really hesitant to join because you hear all the horror stories and the bad things that they do. But in fact, it was a really great experience. I found myself in a group of people that shared a lot of the same values, the same ideas, the same aspirations, same goals. So it was a very positive experience. The connections that I made while I was there were I have until this day. A lot of those guys were in my wedding party. They were my best man. I'm godparents to some of their kids. We still get together once a year and hang out. In fact, one of them works here as officer minister. He's our SRO. So those connections that I made in college were pretty valuable. Of course, we had a great time. It was a social interaction type of thing. We had gatherings. We got together with various sororities, and in fact, I met my wife through the Greek system. She was in a sorority, and I was in a fraternity. We just happened to meet, and we've been together ever since. But there are a lot of benefits to joining a fraternity. There's a lot of connections that you make. A lot of the jobs that I got in college, I got because of the people that I knew from a fraternity, and not even necessarily my fraternity. You get to meet people in other fraternities and sororities, and I still see a lot of those people today. A lot of them have become teachers, activities directors, counselors, principals, assistant principals. I mean, they're everywhere. The Greek life was a very positive thing for me. It gave me an opportunity to be a part of a school that had a pretty small campus life. Like I said, most people just kind of went to school and went home for the day. But we were able to create a small community where we built relationships and made the best of a situation. So I had a lot of fun. I had a great time, but I also learned a lot. There were people there that taught me some really important life lessons: responsibility, getting jobs, how to take care of yourself, learning how to pay bills, and really having some standards for living. It was a very fun experience, but also one with a lot of valuable lessons. So my encouragement to you is, if you go to a big school, small school, get involved, whether it be in a fraternity, sorority, or some kind of extracurricular organization. Getting involved, just like in high school, makes your experience that much better.